Happy post FOMC days, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are in the world. It's 8:30 p.m. China time. Where are you from in the world? Where are you from and what's the time at your time zone? Let me know that you hear me. Okay, you hear me. You see me pretty good. How is everybody doing this morning after bulls yesterday got the green light from Mr. Jerome Powell? We are heading towards a few days of bullish run. Let's see how this week will end. For now, we see futures going back to retest the 52.55 and then 52.62. And if nothing goes wrong, 5,300 incoming. As you can see, a little addition, very important addition, yesterday to the FTI. In addition to the trend lines and the Fibonacci levels of support and resistance, now we also have time frame and signals, whether it's buy, sell, and multi-time frames, and everything, of course, can be modified. If you want to be day traders, and if you want to day trade Bitcoin on the 15 minutes, of course, trend lines and the Fibonacci levels are automatically adjusted, and you can also adjust the time frames over here. You want the 15 minutes, you go over here. You want the 1 hour, you want maybe also the 4 hours, and keep the daily because it's the mothership of day trading's time frame. And here you have all the time frames. Just look right over here. This is super important to get a better picture, a wider picture, what's going on different time frames. For now, as we can see, 52.55 on the 2 hours chart. Always zoom in, zoom out. Super important area of resistance, super tough resistance in the past 8 hours or so on the futures. The US 500 is the SPX futures. It's not the ES1. There is a big difference between ES1 and the US 500. If you are trading futures, if you are trading contracts for futures, so you need to trade according to the ES1. But I don't trade contracts. I trade the SPY according to the futures. This is why I look at the US 500, which is basically it's the SPY futures. Basically, it's the SPX futures. Hey, David, thank you very much for joining. Amir, how are you? Bulls run coming after yesterday? Let's see. First, we need to get above the 52.55 and then 5,300 to the upside. Hi, Erez. Thank you very much for joining. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Good morning, Ori, Nadav, John. Good night to you also. Where are you from in the world, John? Aliza, good morning, good afternoon. So, let's start. For now, we talked about futures, Bitcoin, and the daily tries to get back inside the uptrend channel. We are still below the sell signal. As you can see, we are still below the sell signal on the daily. Let's change it now. Here, we can put the 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, and daily. Let's put here also, let's do like this: 1 hour, 4 hours, daily, weekly. On the daily, we're still below the sell signal. 60 minutes, 4 hours, weekly, we are in a buy signal. This is how the Bitcoin looks. We are still under the threat of a head and shoulders. We need another 2 days above the 68,800, and then this head and shoulders will get negated. Ethereum on the other side. This is how it looks on the 2 hours chart. On the 65 we have sell signal, 4 hours buy. On the daily we have sell signal. Let's take a look on the daily. This is how it looks on the daily. Sell signal, we are below the uptrend channel. We are still inside the yellow zone. we need above the 3800, and then this sell signal will get negated and we will continue the buy signal below the 3244, 2720 to the downside on Ethereum incoming. Overall, super bullish end yesterday for the day. This is the SPY closed at the high of the day. Now pre-market, we are heading north, 0.5% to the upside pre-market. Next is a 425, above it 530. This is how the SPY looked yesterday. All the day, 4 hours until rate decision came out and until Mr. Powell started talking, and most likely we are going to see 3 rate cuts until the end of 2024. And the first one might come June. So this is how it looks on the 65. Now let's go over the QQQ. QQQ super bullish. As you can see, multi-time frames, buy signal, green on all time frames. And this is the FTI. If you are new here, this is the FTI. This is the tool. This is not an indicator. It's a tool that helps us make better decisions, smarter decisions, and most importantly, it helps us make money. So check the links in the description below if you want this amazing tool on your chart. So Amir, hi Amir, Erez, Benny, Amir. How many Amirs we have? 2 Amirs. Hi John, also from Israel. I hope for now pretty quiet. What else do we have? HMI, Harmony Gold Mining. First, let's take a look on the gold. Gold, all-time highs. This is how the gold looks. Now this area, the 2180, needs to hold the support. Overall, super bullish sentiment on the gold. Multi-time frames, buy signal. Continuation above the 2222, and then take Fibonacci to the upside. Fibonacci together with these trend lines based on Fibonacci tells you next area of resistance is the 2250, 2290 or 2300, and then 2400 to the upside. Now let's take a look on HMY. Long continuation above the 860, 927, and as long as you have the FTI in your chart, super easy to understand where price with 85-90% probability where price is heading next. And of course you have the multi-time frames, everything is green, super bullish. Nice HMI, thank you very much. AIG, let's check AIG for Erez. And if you're already here, take 1 millisecond of your time, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, help me grow this channel, will be super appreciated. AIG, American International Group, insurance, basically. What do you see? Uptrend, 75 holding a support. Long continuation above the 76.80, and then you have 78, 79.60, and 84. Overall, multi-time frame, buy signal, super bullish. I will put an alert over here with your permission, and this goes on my watch list as well. Thank you very much, Erez. What else do we have? Hi, Benny, Amir, John Polo from Israel. Hi, Faiz. Hi, Ariel. Great to see you here. What else do we have? PARR, PAR. PAR Pacific Holdings. What do we see here? We are still in an uptrend channel. We are above a buy signal. Bullish on all time frames. 37 now hits the support. Long continuation above 39.30 towards 42. And as long as you are now entered the left lane, the fast lane north, And as long as you're inside this lane, on the left lane, all good. Bullish land. Eli Lilly, basically moving sideways. This is without the FTI. Sometimes just clean the chart and you will see Eli Lilly moving sideways in the past month and a half already. 728 is the support, 797 is the resistance. Now you want to look to see where Eli Lilly might be heading next. Take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high, long above 796. You can start taking long also above the 770, another day or two above it. Weekly close above the 771, and then 796, 876. You need to hold above the 730. Overall, Eli Lilly, super bullish. What else do we have? Thank you, Eres, for joining each and every day. I appreciate you taking the time. DRS, which is Leonardo. Same as Leonardo Fibonacci, but this is Leonardo DRS. What do we see here? Basically, you can take Fibonacci, swing high, swing low, like this. And here you have it. You also have trend lines, like this, like this. For now, looks like we are some kind of a pullback. Overall, you're still inside. Depends on the time frame that you're trading. As you can see, you have this trend line that helps you identify the overall trend since long time ago, holding this blue line. Now you take this blue line to the upside, and as you can see, every time we don't even need Fibonacci. Look at this. Every time price reach to the upper blue line, what do we have? Pullback towards where? The lower blue line. So now this is your area of support. Below it, you know it, we are heading towards the lower blue line. Above 22.62, we are heading back towards the upper blue line. If you want to learn how to do it by yourself and stop asking random people on YouTube like myself how to do, where to do, how to buy, what do I think, it doesn't matter. Once you know how to do it by yourself, your financial freedom is one step away. Go to the Fibonacci University, Fibonacci-Traders Discord, University. Choose one path. Choose the master, choose the one-on-one, choose the online expert course. Everything also available also in Hebrew. Choose one program, the master, the mentorship, the online. Choose your language and you will become a professional trader. We will go hand by hand, lifetime access, until you will be able to do it by yourself. Stop relying on random people on YouTube or on any social media. It's your money. Why do you trust what I have to say? It's your money. Look at DRS. Look at the trend lines. Trend lines are the true support for price action, and with the help of the Fibonacci, everything becomes much more easier. As you can see, Fibonacci gives us everything that we need for future price action. Just ask yourself, or ask Fibonacci, if price will break above the 2280, where price might be heading next? 24. Breaking below the 21, where price might be heading next? Over here, the 2070 or even the 20 with this lower border of this uptrend channel. Check the links in the description below. I promise you that once you choose one of these programs, I will be 200% committed to you. What else do we have? Hi, Ofek, thank you very much for joining. Dror, thank you very much. IBRX, for Amir. Immunity bio. Let's see. We had a very tough resistance over here. Broke to the upside. Now let's see continuation. Next is a 7. Always look left. Look, the 7 is the next super tough area of resistance. Above it, you have the 792. Always look left. Look left where price came from, and with the highest probability, you will know where price might be heading next. This is your support. This is where your stop loss should be, just around the 490. All this, and you have trend lines, of course, that helps you understand the trend. Take like this, you take like this. This is how I trade, ladies and gentlemen. Trend lines, support, resistance. This area here will be a very tough one. Every time IBRX reached this upper blue trend line, what happened? Got rejected and pulled back. So if you're already long, in my opinion, your stop loss should be just below the 490. My 2 cents on IBRX. I have a question. Thank you, Tal. CVNA for Harel. CVNA. Basically, CVNA, yesterday, super bullish candle, but we are still inside sideways move. Where CVNA might be heading next? This trend line will be a very difficult area of resistance. Look here, resistance, support, resistance, resistance. It's a good resistance because every time, yes, there is such a thing as a good resistance. This is the perfect example of a good resistance. Why? Because every time price of CVNA reaches this area, this blue line, what does it do? New highs. Let's see. Next is this area, the 93, 94 area. Overall, this should be just, let's take Fibonacci swing low, swing high. We can take also swing high over here or to here. Doesn't really matter. Let's take it over here to the high of this candle. Your stop loss should be just below the 79.93, or just put the FTI on your chart. Look at this. Everything just one click away, right? No need to think too much. You have all the levels, all the trend lines, and where to put your stop loss. This is your stop loss, and you have multi-time frame confirmation that for now CVNA is in a super bullish trend. Hi Ofek, I have a question. I want to know why sometimes you get inside the stock when she hit the top of the tunnel. Shouldn't you get in when it goes back a bit? Let's talk PayPal. First, you never know. As you can see, we entered PayPal over here because we saw the weekly breaking and making a new higher high from last week's candle. So this is first, multi-time frames, and we have multi-time frame confirmation, bullish trend on PayPal. Now, every day that goes by, PayPal is making higher highs, right? It can go and still do every day higher high. It can go and keep doing like this. So this is why I say trend lines are not necessarily support and resistance. Trend lines are the roadmap. If you see trend line goes like this and you see price every time reaches like this and got stuck, it doesn't mean it's resistance. It's a resistance, but it doesn't mean it's a bad resistance. It's a good resistance because look, high, higher high, higher high. Every time price reaches this trend line, it makes higher highs. And of course, you have the yellow zone, which is holding nicely as support. You have the green line. So this is my explanation on PayPal. I hope it's okay. What else? What do you think about NVO? Hi Zorik, how are you this morning, this afternoon, this evening? NVO, 3 time frames under the sell signal, only the weekly is above is the buy signal. So this is how the FTI helps you make decisions. Breaking below the 129 and this gap at the 125 will get filled. So according to the FTI, no long an NVO. What do you think about Bitcoin? We just talked about Bitcoin a few minutes ago. Bitcoin for now and under a sell signal and the daily, struggling to get back inside the uptrend line, the uptrend channel. Let's see. This area is a very tough resistance area. Look left. The 68, 69 area, super tough resistance. Only, in my opinion, only a weekly close above this one and then back to the 73 and towards the 80. We are still under the impression of a head and shoulders that can take Bitcoin back to the 50K. Always prepare for both sides. This is why you have the FTI, helps you make better decisions and helps you see things much more clearer. Hi Avishai, not shy. Hi Avishai. Hi Yaron. TDT. The trade desk. Clean the chart. Super bullish on all time frames. Long continuation above the 83.50. And as long as you are above buy signal, above the yellow zone on the daily, you're good to go long. Your risk should be just below the 80.40. The only thing we have full control and the only thing we have control of in trading is our risk management, because frankly no one knows what will happen next and where price might be heading next. So all this stuff of risk-reward ratio, pardon the language, is BS, because you never know what your reward can be. Maybe trade desk can go to 94, maybe trade desk can go 140. No one knows. Maybe trade desk today goes back to the 66. It can happen, right? No one knows what will happen next. So the only thing we need to control and the only thing we need to take care of is the downside. How much am I willing to lose on each and every trade? Trust me, the profits, the rewards will take care of themselves. IPAM for Zorik. IPAM, not IPAM. IPAM, not IPAN. IPAM. Holding above the yellow, holding above the lower border of this upper trend line, but as you can see, we've got mixed signals. 4 hours daily under the sell pressure, weekly still buy signal, long only above the 300. I would wait for a weekly close above the 300. MDB. Let's pick up the pace. MDB. What do you see? Without the FTI, with the FTI, downtrend, sell pressure below the yellow zone, daily sell, weekly sell, below the 340, we are back 294. What else? SOXX. Someone did not watch the daily market recap. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, every day, you go to my YouTube channel, I will show you. This is Fibonacci-Traders YouTube channel. Over here, you go videos and you have everything every day, 7 a.m. Israel time, 12 a.m. Eastern time. 2 videos, trading day review and also in Hebrew. Each and every day, just hit the like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss it. I go over all the big names, all the indices, all Magnificent 7, SOXX, gold, commodities, and more. SOXX still under the sell signal on the daily. We need the weekly to close inside, at least inside the yellow zone, and then this sell signal, in my opinion, will turn into a buy signal. So I would wait to see where SOXX will finish this week. What else? Can I look at Pan W? I can look at Pan W. Palo Alto. Basically, nothing much on this name. Look. You don't need me. Why? Because if you have the FTI on your chart, you don't need me. You don't need anyone else. Sell signal on all the big time frames, on all the major time frames, on all the important time frames for swing traders, which is the 4 hours, the daily, the weekly. Sell. Broke below an option channel, broke below the yellow zone. The yellow zone is the most important area of support and resistance. So no long on Pan W. Moving sideways, nothing much. Long, in my opinion, only a weekly close above the 302, above this yellow zone. And if you're a pattern trader, pattern seeker, this is why I don't trust and I don't teach patterns. Why? Because they are super difficult to observe, super difficult to identify, and basically they don't exist. Look, you have this left shoulder, head, and this right shoulder. Where did this shoulder came from? From here, which means below this one, Pan W goes to 30. This is why I say don't trust, don't look for patterns. Only price action. Patterns don't exist. They exist in our minds, as if little kids go out to the field, look at the blue skies and see clouds. One kid will see elephant. One kid will see a racing car. But in the end of the day, it's just clouds. Same here. In the end of the day, there are no patterns. There is only price action. What else? So if I see another scenario like this, I can get inside. It depends. Every scenario is by itself, Ofek. You are a member in our premium Discord. So if you have the same kind of scenario, you're more than welcome to ask me there. Each scenario stands by itself. PLTR basically moving sideways. Sell signal on the daily. Long continuation. Weekly close above the 25. Also here, look at this. What do you see? Same as Pan W. You have left, head, and maybe right shoulder. Where this shoulder came from? Here. So this gap below, in my opinion, below this area over here, this gap will get filled. How do I erase this? I have no clue. How do I erase? Just do like this. So this is my 2 cents on PLTR. What else do we have? Higher on Ido, Tesla, and Microsoft. All you need to do is go to the Fibonacci-Traders like this. You have in Hebrew stock market review. You have in English stock market review. Choose your language. You have Tesla. You have Microsoft, Apple, all the Magnificent 7. Check it out. What else do we have? Thank you very much, Orin. Yes, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Help me grow this channel. ARCB. ARCB. ArcBest Corporation. What do you see here? Who asked for this? Iran asked for this a few days back. Yes, and you can show your support just by super chats. Arc B, what do we see? Uptrend, blue line. Every time Arc B, our ARCB, hits this blue line, we get a bounce. Bounce over here. Bounce over here. Bounce over here. Bounce over here. And as you can see, look left. This is your major next resistance. The 138. Above it, we're heading towards the 146. And then where? Take Fibonacci. Fibonacci will let you know everything that you need for future price action. Above the 146, 153, 162, and 192. And of course, you need to manage your risk, manage your stop loss. This is why you use Fibonacci also to manage your risk. What else do we have? Thank you, Avi. Z-scaler for Gidon. Z-scaler, what do you see? Put the FTI and that's it. What do you see? Downtrend channel below the yellow zone. Sell on the daily, sell on the weekly. No long on Z-scaler. Breaking below the 190. And you will see downtrend continuation towards the 175, 167 and 159. It's simple as that. Yes, trading, especially technical analysis, should be super easy. You know why? Because it's one thing to see and analyze a chart. I can teach you in 2 hours how to analyze chart as a professional trader. But it's another thing, and it's very different to trade what you see. Why? Because then emotions get into place. Now, if you want, and this is especially for my Hebrew followers, where is it? 1 second. Especially for my Hebrew followers, if you are an English speaking follower, I apologize for the next 1.5 minutes. Tomorrow, Friday, 9 a.m. Israel time, we have crash course, 120 minutes, more or less. It can be a little bit more. We will learn candlesticks analysis, how to manage and how to identify support, resistance, trend lines, exits, entries, of course Fibonacci, risk management, and you get a free bonus, 1 month free on the gold membership. Gold membership opens to you all these channels that you see here. So tomorrow 9 a.m. Israel time, you don't want to miss it. The 120 minutes, 2 hours live with me. Everything that I know, all my strategy, everything that I know in 2 hours crash course that will change your way of thinking and will help you become a much better trader. So check it out. What else do we have? I ask about XOXL because I want to get to XOXL. Okay, Avi. Hi, Mo. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much. Why it's so hard to watch the live? What time now? It's in Israel. 3 p.m. Thank you very much, Aaron, for this amazing super chat. I appreciate it very much. Sophie for Yahav. So if you want, tomorrow, 9 a.m. Israel time, we have crash course, 2 hours with me live on Zoom. Of course, you can ask anything that you want on this live, but the most important thing is I will teach you everything that I know. every step of the way, everything from how I analyze for swing trading, for day trading, how I manage risk, how I add to winning positions, and you get a bonus. One month free gold membership. All Discord channels will be available. So hit this last link just posted in the chat. SoFi. Look how easy it is with the FTI. Downtrend, right? Below the yellow zone. Sell signal on the daily. Sell signal on the weekly. Below the 682, 626, 590, and all these red levels to the downside. This is why I always say, I don't care what anybody else think. I don't care about any other analysts, what they think about the stock, if the stock is good, if the company is good, if the company has, I don't know, contracts, if the company has future or not. What I care, and this is what everybody needs to care, is how the market is pricing the stock. And for now, Mr. Market, the best analyst out there, thinks SoFi should be 736. That's it. What else do we have? Adobe. Downtrend. We got ourselves a buy signal on the daily. Now let's see continuation inside the yellow zone. And in my opinion, weekly close inside the yellow zone. And next, we will see this gap, the earnings gap at the 568 will get filled. We can start taking Adobe for long if we will close the week inside this yellow zone. Of course, everything is... She's flying. She just got back 2 weeks. She's not flying. She's still inside a downtrend channel. One candle, and it doesn't matter how big or strong this candle is, does not change the overall sentiment. Don't trade one candle. You trade a trend. And the trend for now on SoFi is downtrend. W. For Moshe, thank you very much for joining. If you're out there, say hi. Don't be shy. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. Help me grow this channel. Let's grow this channel together. W. Bullish sentiment holding nice above the yellow zone. Continuation above the 66. And you will see. Let's take Fibonacci to the upside. Above the 66, you will see 71, 78, and back to the 85, 90 area. GBLT. This one? Are you sure? If you're talking about this one, stay away. Stay away from this kind of stocks. When to enter SoFi? Not now. GBLT. Which one, Alon? When to enter SoFi? In my opinion, first you have daily and weekly sell. Red on the daily, red on the weekly. Wait. In my opinion, only above 830. GTLB. GitLab. Yeah. Erez, thank you very much. GitLab. Sell on the daily, sell on the weekly, downtrend on the daily. Nothing much on GTLB. Short continuation below 53. You will see 46. What else do we have? Yes, GTLB. Coin. Mo, if you are asking random person on YouTube, which you don't know, I appreciate you asking me, But you don't know me. You don't know me, my risk tolerance. You don't know anything about me. And for this matter, you don't know anyone anywhere on social media. If you need to ask someone on social media, and I tell this for you, if you need to ask someone on social media what to do with your money, please, first, stop trading, go to the Fibonacci Academy playlist. It's free. You have free Fibonacci Academy playlist. We have there almost 40, if I'm not mistaken, 39 or so videos on how to become a better trader on the technical side and on the psychology behind trading. Then, if you really want to make trading a major part of your life, and if you really want to become professional trader, and it doesn't mean you need to sit and do it 24/7, you can still hold your daily job and become a professional swing trader, which means the most of your work will be during weekends. If you really want and you're really serious, join me on the one-on-one live mentorship program. It's with me, English, Hebrew, lifetime access, guidance, support, almost 7 days a week, 18 hours a day. You can ask premium members. We have some of them here in the chat. Guidance, support until you will be able to do it on your own with my guidance, my support, and with the Fibonacci-Traders Discord. Amazing elite team of traders. Coin, long continuation above 271, and you will see 303, 340 as long as coin is above this yellow zone above the 230, as you can see, according also to the Fibonacci, to the FTI, which is the Fibonacci Traders indicator. All bullish. What else do we have? Amir went to enter HMI. We talked about HMI few minutes back. So just go back few minutes back and we talked about HMI. Shopify, nothing much. Also one of the tickers, the stocks that I'm going every day on my daily stock market review. Long continuation above the 81.60 and then towards the 87 overall. Shopify still in an uptrend. We are under the sell signal on the weekly. Weekly close above the 81.17. In my opinion, we will get green signal also on the weekly. It's only for your good, for your own sake and for your own portfolio and for your own money. I tell it because I've been there. I know what you're going through. I've been there. It took me 2 years. 2 years of hard work, practice, hard work, but consistent. So I know what you're going through. This is why I tell it. What else? Thank you very much, Alon. How many swing traders, in your opinion, is too good to have at the same time? It's super, super, super individual. I can tell you like this. In the most bullish market, for me, maximum 7, 8. No more. It's super easy to hit the buy, and to get to 10, 12, 15, 20 positions at once. But can you handle how many positions at one time can you handle? It's super individual, because also handling an open position, it's very difficult. It's super difficult. The market is moving. The market is super volatility. Don't overload on yourself. In my opinion, especially for beginner traders, no more than 2-3 positions at once. If it's going well, after 3, 4, 5 months, increase 5 positions at once. then you need to understand where is your maximum limit, maximum load that you can handle at once. You will understand it on yourself. For me, 7, 8, I'm perfectly fine with it. Perfectly fine. I know I'm missing a lot of other opportunities, but you cannot trade them all. Cannot. You need to choose from the whole basket of opportunities. You need to choose the best for you at that moment. So, any other questions? For now, we see the futures going sideways. It was a long live. Thank you very much for joining this live. I hope you found it helpful and educational. If you did, hit the like, hit the subscribe, and please hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future video. Until then, please stay safe.